Hello, everybody. How are you? That's great. Thank you to Subham Zen Monastery for having me here. Also, thank you everybody for coming here today.
多謝咧手工食面邀請我嚟到今日呢個籌款靜坐，同埋歡迎大家。
The theme of today's practice and of this talk is clear mind in our hectic life.
咁今日開始嘅主題咧就係進入煩囂中嘅清靜。
But long ago, eminent teacher said, speaking about silence, he said, quiet in quiet is not true quiet.
好耐之前有位大德講過咧，就係真正嘅靜唔係只係靜。
But quiet and noisy, that is true quiet.
但係喺煩囂中，你嘅得到嘅寧靜咧，呢個先係真正嘅靜。
So when we talk about clear mind in hectic life, we could paraphrase it.
當我哋講煩囂中嘅清靜咧，我哋可以咁樣睇。
Clear mind in peaceful life is not true clear mind.
如果係喺一個和平嘅生活裏面有嘅寧靜咧，有嘅清靜咧，唔係真正嘅清靜。
But clear mind in hectic, that is the clear mind, true clear mind.
但係如果喺咁繁忙、咁煩囂嘅環境生活之中，嘅清靜咧，呢個就係真真正正嘅清靜同埋清明嘅心。
But actually, if we talk about clear mind is not dependent, hectic or peaceful.
但係真正嘅清明心係唔依賴係煩囂啊，抑或係寧靜。
Because clear mind just reflects what is in front of it.
因為清明心只係反照當前嘅一切。
But this process of reflecting means it's also not affected by what is in front of it.
因此呢個反照咧係唔受佢反照嘅環境所影響。
So one thing which brings us to practice, which brings many of us to Zen Center, is this quality of our hectic life, which causes many difficulties, many problems.
咁好多我哋嚟到禪院修行嘅原因咧，可能就係因為我哋生活喺好繁忙、好煩囂嘅生活之中咧，帶來好多嘅問題，因此我哋尋找一啲解決嘅方法，所以嚟靜坐嚟禪修。
But this quality of hecticness, as I might call it, is actually something very natural.
但其實煩囂呢一個咁嘅生活咧，其實喺城市裏面係非常之自然。
Because always our life is process of change.
因為咧，生命咧就係一連串不斷嘅改變。
So long ago, Buddha in his practice formulated that everything is impermanent.
佛陀有講一切無常。
That means changing, moment by moment, changing.
嘅意思就係每一刻一切都在變。
Changing means also unpredictable.
而且所發生嘅改變係無法預測得到。
So I have a little story for you.
喺呢度，我想同大家分享一個故事。
Some of you heard it. I know I've told it in Hong Kong previously.
有啲朋友咧可能已經聽過，因為之前我嚟到香港亦都分享過呢個故事。
In Eastern Europe, in a small town, there was a Jewish priest called a rabbi.
咁咧喺東歐一個小國裏面咧有個猶太教嘅教士。
This rabbi had very fixed habits. Every day did the same thing.
呢個 rabbi 咧，呢個教士咧，每日咧有生活咧係有一啲規律嘅，固定咗嘅規律嘅。
So at exactly same time, he would wake up, eat, then go to the Jewish church, the synagogue, and there he would study all day.
咁呢個教士咧，每日定時起身，定時就會去猶太廟嗰度收集，每一樣嘢咧都係定咗時間，跟住呢個時間表去做。
Then every day same time, he would return by the same path and do his evening prayers, eat, and go to sleep.
咁每一晚咧，佢離開都係同樣一個時間，行翻同樣一個路，翻去屋企，然後跟住做佢嘅夜晚嘅晚課，之後咧就會瞓覺。
So he did this non-stop, day after day, for many years.
咁佢如是咁樣咁多年咧，都不變咁樣呢個咁嘅生活嘅時間表。
But one day, as he was crossing the center of town on his way in the morning to the synagogue, the local police sergeant asked him, "Hello, Rabbi, where are you going today?"
咁今日個教士咧又如常咁樣去個猶太廟咧，經過個城嘅時候咧，城中嘅有一位警察咧就問佢教士，今日你去邊度咧？
Actually, it was just a friendly question, just a way to say hello.
咁其實嗰個警察咧，即係好簡單咁打個招呼啫，順便即係順口問一問佢你去邊度。
But the rabbi answered, "Who knows?"
咁但係呢個教士咧個答案就好奇怪，佢話：咁邊個知啫？
So this policeman said, "Haha, very funny, Rabbi."
呢個警察咧就話：哇，你好搞笑啊，教士。
Now, everybody knows you're going to the synagogue.
咁你人人都知咧呢條路，你日日都係去翻猶太廟嘅啦。
But the rabbi once again said, "Who knows?"
咁但個教士聽完之後都係同樣嘅答案，就話邊個知啫？
So the policeman became just a little bit angry.
咁呢個警察聽咗咧有啲煩啊，仲係咁樣答我嘅。
Come on, Rabbi. I've been working in this town for 20 years. Every day you do the same thing this time of the day.
咁呢個警察咧好不耐煩啊，就話：喂，教士，我做咗呢度20年，你日日都行咗20年，你都係去嗰度啦。
But the rabbi once again said, "Who knows?"
但呢個教士都係俾翻同樣嘅答案，咁就話：咁邊個會知啫？
So the policeman became very, very angry.
咁呢次個警察咧好嬲啦。
In his mind, the rabbi was making fun of him.
因為咧，佢覺得呢個教士咧喺度整蠱佢。
Making fun of authority.
因為佢係警察嚟噶嘛，你同警察咁樣玩嘢，咁樣講嘢。
So he arrested him.
呢個警察真係好嬲啦，逮捕咗佢。
Then brought him to the police station. Then as he was locking him in the cell, the rabbi said to him, "You see, I told you. Who knows?"
當佢咧鎖佢入監嘅時候咧，當個鎖匙鎖嗰個監獄嘅時候咧，嗰個教士咧就望住警察就同佢講：嗱，你知啦，邊個會知會發生啲咩嘢啫？你睇下。
So in our life, what will happen, we also don't know.
同我哋一樣，我哋生命將會發生啲咩嘢係冇人預測得到。
Yesterday, all day, from time to time, I was watching the news.
咁琴日咧，全日嘅時間咧，我都係睇緊新聞。
I heard in Japan when the first earthquake hit, they had 30-second warning.
咁我喺新聞度睇到咧，就係日本大地震之後咧，其實有30秒嘅警號嘅警兆。
30-second warning, I don't know the details. On television, on radio, how the warning was made, I have no idea.
咁呢30秒，我唔知道究竟呢個警號咧係用咩方法發出嚟啦？可能用電視啦，可能用電台啦。
But that means that most people didn't know what's coming.
意思即係話，只係30秒，大部分嘅人都唔知道將會發生嘅係乜嘢。
So they all had their plans, meeting their husband or wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, going out to dinner.
每一個人可能都預備咗佢一啲計劃，可能跟住會見佢太太，或者去接佢先生，或者約咗個男女朋友應該會見面。每個人可能喺生命度都有一啲安排咗嘅嘢。
If you ask them that morning, what will you do today?
如果嗰日朝頭早你問佢哋，你今日會做啲乜嘢？
I think nobody said, oh, today I will die in an earthquake.
我諗我係會答你就係、今日我會喺地震刀之中死去，
That was not planned.
因為呢個唔係喺預計之中。
So this is the meaning of impermanence.
呢個就係無常嘅意思。
This is why clear mind is so important in our life.
因此清明心喺我哋生命之中係咁重要。
But as I said, this quality of our life being hectic is not something to be thought of as bad.
因此咧，我哋煩囂嘅生活咧，唔好諗呢啲係唔好嘅嘢。
This is also a blessing.
呢個其實都係一個恩典。
Because already we said clear mind in peaceful is not true clear mind, but clear mind in hectic, that is true clear mind.
喺寧靜之中所得到嘅清明心，唔係真正嘅清明心，而係喺煩擾之中都可以保持嘅清明心，呢、個先係真正嘅清明心。
So Zen Master Sung San told me one time,
崇山禪師曾經咁樣同我講。
he said, when lay people get enlightenment, it tends to be a very profound and deep enlightenment.
崇山禪師有同我講啦，在家人如果開悟嘅話咧，呢、個係一個好深嘅開悟。
And their energy is more deep and more strong than that of people who practice in solitude, who also get enlightenment.
佢哋可以發放出嚟嘅力量咧，比一個只係喺寧靜之中修持嘅人咧，係更加之大嘅。
So that means if we can use all these problems which come with our hectic lives, actually these problems help us to grow.
如果我哋好好利用喺煩囂嘅生命之中所出現嘅問題，其實呢一啲問題可以成為我哋嘅助緣，嚟幫助我哋。
But of course, if we attach to something, if we want something, then we allow ourselves to be overcome by all these problems, then we lose our way, we lose our practice, we lose our life, true life.
但係如果我哋係執着嘅話咧，我哋就會被困於呢個煩囂嘅生命之中，我哋會失去咗我哋嘅方向，我哋失去咗我哋要行嘅路，我哋失去咗呢個生命。
Just to speak in a very practical way, what are the most common problems for practicing people?
我問大家一個問題咧，就係、對於一個修行人最普遍遇到嘅一個問題係咩咧？嘅障礙係咩咧？
One of the most common problems is what we call checking mind.
一個普遍出現嘅障礙咧，就係、一個審察嘅心。
We want to check ourselves. Are we practicing correctly? Not correctly. Also checking other people. This person not correct.
咁我哋咧呢個審察嘅心咧，成日會出現嘅。我哋會 check 下自己，究竟我修得好唔好啊？唔單止 check 自己喎，審察自己，仲係審察人哋添。佢話：呢個人修得唔好。
Oh, this person is so good, so clever. I can never be like that. I'm no good.
哇！呢個師兄修得真係好好啊，我一定修唔到咁樣樣。
Actually, you're very good, but this mind that says I'm no good, that is no good.
但係其實你已經係修得唔錯，但係因為你呢個咁嘅審察嘅心、咁嘅諗法，覺得自己唔好嘅，就唔係真係唔係幾好。
Yeah, some people fall asleep during meditation. Yeah.
咁有啲同修咧坐禪嗰陣時候會瞓着覺嘅。
Today I saw many people. Also, I fell asleep during meditation.
我喺台上面睇得好清楚，台下面好多人唔係好多，即係有啲同學咧都有瞓着覺嘅，唔單止你哋，我都有瞓着覺。
Then you may think, oh, I'm not good, I fall asleep.
你會同你講，哎呀，我坐得真係差啦，我坐禪嗰時瞓咗覺。
But even though you are feeling sleepy, you are not comfortable, but you try, this is what we call try mind. This is effort mind.
雖然你坐嗰時候係瞌着咗，或者坐嗰時候雙腳好痛，但係你有一個嘗試嘅心，呢、個嘗試嘅心先係最重要。
This is one important aspect of our practice.
呢個係修持裏面好重要嘅一點。
So, what's the solution for checking mind?
咁點算咧？呢啲咁嘅審察嘅心出現嘅時候，
Don't do it.
點解決咧？個解決方法就唔好審察咯。
That's the best way.
呢個係最好嘅方法。
Maybe somebody says, oh, I have checking mind, I should do a lot of bows. Okay, if you like, try.
咁有啲同學就話：哎呀，我好重嘅審察嘅心嘅，我一定要禮佛多啲啊！冇問題啊，如果你決定咁做就做咯。
But best way, don't do it.
但係最徹底解決嘅方法就係唔好做咯。
Don't judge yourself, don't judge other people. Let it be.
唔好審察你自己，亦都唔好批判審察其他人，就如是咁睇一切。
There's another very common problem for practicing people.
仲有修行人咧，仲有另外一個常見嘅障礙，
That's desire mind.
就係一個慾望嘅心。
I'm not talking about desire for food or sex or money.
我唔係講緊嗰啲追求食物啊、男女朋友啊，呢啲咁嘅慾望喎。
I'm talking about spiritual desire.
我所講咧係靈性上嘅慾望。
I want to get something from my practice.
我想喺我修持度咧得到一啲嘢。
Okay, I'm trying to keep Huadu, but already I did for 1 year, 2 years, nothing happening. Maybe I try this special mantra.
我咧遲呢個就我遲咗2年咯喎，遲到今時今日都啲冇咩得到咁，都係原地踏步。我諗咧我都係試下另外一個咒語，試另外一個。
You know, this Hong Kong, when I come to Hong Kong, I get the impression that the whole city is one big shopping center.
我嚟到香港咧，香港對我嚟講只係一個大嘅購物商場，成個城市只係一個大嘅購物商場。
Yeah, same thing with practice. It's big practicing shopping center.
咁啊，香港都係喎，連修行都係喎，都係一個好大嘅即係購物商場嘅，對於修行嚟講。
Yeah, the Zen center, then also maybe other Zen centers, Tibetan groups, Theravada groups, many kinds of practicing
有好多
places.
唔同嘅道場啦，又有密宗啦，又有小城啦，唔同嘅道場好多喺香港。
Also, you're very lucky in a way. Many great teachers, great monks, great masters come here.
咁同埋咧，你哋係好幸運，香港係好有福報，就係咧好多大德咧都係嚟到香港弘法。
So people like to go visit, then listen to talk, listen to instruction, then oh, wow, they are so nice. I should try that way too.
咁咧，因為選擇好多啦，可以周圍去聽呢啲大德嘅開示咧，聽到嘅時候又覺得好好喎，呢個教法自己都想試下。
Then your practice becomes very complicated.
咁樣樣咧，你嘅修持咧就變得好複雜。
One day maybe try, oh, today I try Zen. So what am I? Don't know.
今日咧就可能去試下禪咧，就保持呢個不知嘅心，不知。
The next day, Yesterday didn't get anything. Okay, today I try Om Mani Padme Hum.
琴日都 no 咧，好似冇咩得着喎。今日試下另外一個修辭嘅方法啦，試下詞 Om Mani Padme Hum 先。
Then next day, Om Mani Padme Hum also didn't get anything. Okay, I tried this Vipassana style, only watching. Okay, now I'm walking, now I'm sitting.
咁咧都唔得喎，咁啊再試下內觀啦。內觀就係十分專注咁樣觀照，嗱而家我行緊啦，嗱而家我坐緊啦。
Feeling pain in left leg.
而家隻腳好痛啊，左邊好痛啊。
They're all good techniques, all good ways of practicing.
其實呢啲所講咧都係好嘅修辭方法嚟嘅。
But if we follow our feeling, then want something, then keep on changing, cannot get anything.
如果我哋追隨住我哋呢啲慾望，同埋追隨住我哋呢啲感覺，就算我哋用以上所講嘅方法，所有呢啲方法都好，我哋都無所得着。
Cannot attain this point of vipassana.
就算修內觀，亦都係失去嘅要義。
Cannot attain mantra.
就算你係持咒嘅話，你都無所得着。
Also cannot attain vadu.
就算持話頭嘅話，都係無所得。
Yeah? Imagine a rock.
想像一嚿石。
Then you have water dripping on this rock.
不斷有一滴水滴落呢嚿石嗰度。
One drop every 5 minutes.
每5分鐘就有一滴水滴落呢個石頭上面。
Yeah. After some time passes, this drop is falling just one point on this rock. Same point, always same point. Then eventually there would be a hole.
呢一滴水不斷咁樣，只係同一點滴落去，同一點滴落去，久而久之，經過一段時間，都會石頭嘅另外一邊都會滴穿過去。
But if you keep moving this rock around, then cannot get this hole.
但係如果你只係不斷咁喺度喐呢嚿石嘅話，係唔可以呢滴水都唔可以滴穿一個窿。
So if this desire mind appears, what should you do with it?
當呢個慾望嘅心出現嘅時候，咁你點樣做好咧
Don't do it.
只係一個解決方法，唔好做。
Don't just blindly follow your feeling, then change technique.
唔好盲目咁樣追求你自己個感覺咧，就話呢個唔得，呢個唔好，又試下另外一個。
Go listen to great master. Yeah, go listen to great teaching. That's wonderful.
如果去聽大家去聽其他嘅大德開示咧，其實係非常之好嘅。
But keep your practice very simple.
但係咧，自己嘅修持咧，要保持得好簡單、好精準。
You know, we say our life already very hectic, very complicated.
我哋話我哋好多人嘅生活咧，真係好繁忙，好複雜。
You make your practice complicated also, then cannot simplify your life.
如果你連修持都搞到咁複雜咧，你又點樣可以簡化你嘅生命咧
So really, don't do it.
所以真正我嘅祝福就係唔好做。
I want to mention one other kind of hindrance.
我仲想講修持上面所遇上嘅另外一個障礙。
This is something that's been my problem for a long time.
咁呢個咧係我自己嘅一個障礙，已經好耐啦。當我修行嘅時候。
When I first met my teacher, this was maybe the biggest hindrance I had in my practice.
咁當我遇上崇山禪師嘅時候咧，對我嚟講咧，呢個係我修持上所遇到最大嘅障礙。
We call it laziness.
我哋叫呢個咧就係懶惰。
I want to do something, but maybe tomorrow.
我想收嘅，不過聽日先啦。
It's difficult.
好難嘅呢個收嘅方法，
Cannot do it.
做唔到嘅。
But I know I should.
但我又知我應該做嘅喎，
I'm sure tomorrow I'll be able to.
應該做 OK， 就聽日開始做啦。
Kind of laziness.
呢個就係懶惰嘅心，
Not so much discipline.
對於自己咧冇咩紀律。
So again, my teacher told me, I asked him, what are the best Zen students?
咁我問禪師咧，最好嘅禪學生係邊一類嘅禪學生啊？
And what are the worst Zen students?
咁同埋最差嘅一類又係邊一類咧？
So he told me that time, in his experience, the worst Zen students are philosophy and psychology people. I am sorry to all the psychology people.
唔好意思啊，禪師咧就話最差嘅學生嚟咧學嗰啲咧，多數都係讀心理學啊、讀哲學啊，呢啲學生比較難教。
But very close to them, just maybe below a little bit, science and art people. I'm a science person.
佢哋差少少、低少少嗰啲咧，就係讀科學啊、讀藝術啊嗰啲人。
So I said, okay, but how about the best? The best, what are the best?
咁大師傅話俾我聽，最好嘅學生係邊一類咧？
Then he said, athletes and soldiers.
就係運動家同埋軍人。
So I said, why is that so?
咁點解呢一類人會最好嘅禪學生？
He said, well, people like you, anything I say, then you will think, why that way?
因為咧，好似你呢類咁嘅學生咧，我講乜都好，你都喺度質疑嘅。你話點解係咁啫？
Why not some other way?
點解要係咁啫？點解唔係咁樣啫？
But sports people, soldiers, very simple. You tell them, do it, then they just do it.
但係做運動嘅人同埋咧啲軍人咧，你話乜嘅話，佢諗都唔使諗，佢就只係去做嘅。
Yeah, not so much thinking.
唔係好多思維嘅。
So we can see that this quality of effort is very important in our practice.
所以咧，我哋睇到咧，以上呢啲咁嘅質素咧，對我哋修行咧係好重要。
The other quality that's important, of course, is that of direction.
另外一個修行上嘅質素嘅要點，好重要嘅要點咧，就係我哋有一個清楚嘅方向。
So I have another story which is about these two qualities, effort and direction.
咁我亦都有另外一個故仔同大家分享，關於我哋修行上嘅方法同埋修行上嘅精進。
This story concerns a young man who was kind of a dilettante. So that means he tried many things but couldn't really stick with anything.
咁呢個故事咧就係講一個年輕嘅修行人咧，佢試咗好多唔同修行嘅方法，但係咧始終都冇一個咧佢係可以安住落嚟同埋揀定落嚟。
So his parents were very worried about him.
咁佢嘅父母咧開始好擔心佢啦。
No problem, he was just a small child, but now he was becoming a young man.
咁細個嗰時話揀唔定做乜都冇問題嘅，但係而家已經長大成人，都決定唔到自己即係揀呢一條路。
Then the parents thought, well, maybe soon will come a time when we will not be able to support him, to help him. Then how's he going to manage in this world?
咁佢父母開始擔心啦，始終有一日我哋都會離開呢個世界，冇我哋嘅時候，佢又點樣面對呢個世界咧
they tried in many ways to encourage him to really do something, but always it failed.
咁父母咧鼓勵佢試唔同嘅工作啦，試行唔同嘅路啦。咁但係就算你點鼓勵都好咧，都係失敗。
So finally they realized that they have to really use very tough kind of love.
咁佢哋咧發現咧乜嘢方法都用盡啦，佢哋可能要用一啲好狠心嘅方法。
So in the town where they lived, there was a temple and a Zen master with whom they were somewhat friendly.
咁喺佢哋住嘅村裏面咧有一個寺院，寺院裏面個禪師咧佢哋係認識嘅。
So they went and talked to the Zen master. Then they returned home and asked for a meeting with their son.
咁佢哋去問禪師有啲咩辦法啦。咁同禪師傾完之後咧，佢哋翻去屋企。
Then they told him, well, we tried in many ways to help you, but every way has failed, so finally we have no choice. We have made a decision.
咁佢哋翻到去咧，同佢個仔講嘅，我哋睇下啦，真係我哋乜嘢都試過，乜嘢辦法都試過，都行唔通。咁我諗我哋而家要真係行呢一步。
So you go live in the street, or you go to this temple, become student of the Zen master.
一係咧你就瞓街，即係出去啦，即係離開呢個屋企；一係咧你就揀去寺院嗰度向禪師學習。
So the choice is yours.
由你決定。
So this is a kind of terrible choice. Either way, it's no good.
好難揀啦，是但揀邊個都唔好。
So his first thing, because has some pride also, I go live in the street.
咁初頭嘅時候咧，佢都硬頸嘅，你話咁我咪去瞓街咯。
But then he thought more about it. He realized if he goes live in the street, he will not last a long time.
咁但係咧諗深一層咧，真係瞓街嘅話，可能都唔瞓得好耐。
Because actually, living in the street also requires some skill, but he never acquired the skill.
因為要喺街嗰度生存咧，都要有啲伎倆嘅。佢連呢啲伎倆都冇，都唔會捱得好耐。
So with great reluctance, he said, "Okay, I will go to the temple."
咁非常之唔願意之下咧，佢話咁我選擇去寺院啦。
So he went to the temple and then asked to meet with the Zen master.
佢去到寺院嗰度咧，就求見禪師。
But he was told, "Well, Zen master is busy now, so you must wait in this room."
咁但係當時禪師好忙，咁佢哋請佢咧就喺間房度等。
When Zen master is ready to receive you, then we will call you.
咁如果等禪師有時間嘅時候咧，可以見你咧，我哋會通知你。
So they left him in a room, gave him some water, later brought some food, and he was just left there. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days.
咁咧，呢個後生仔咧就放咗佢喺依間房嗰度啦，俾啲水佢啦，俾啲食物佢啦。但係等咗1日，等咗2日，等咗3日，等咗第4日。
So he understood, okay, I'm being tested.
咁佢好成熟人都知，其實係考驗緊我。
So what's he gonna do? Go out on the street?
佢可以揀啲咩啫？唔通而家真係出去瞓街咩？
So he decided, I wait as long as it takes.
咁話，與其要瞓街，不如我繼續等落去。
Anyway, has shelter, has food, no problem.
其實都幾好啊，又有瓦遮頭，又有人送嘢俾我食，都係留喺度。
So finally, after 1 week, they invite him to meet the Zen master.
1個禮拜之後咧，終於咧就帶佢去見禪師啦。
So when he meets the Zen master, he's asked, "So what can I do for you?"
禪師見到佢之後，第一句就同佢講：我有咩可以幫到你？
Then he said, I want to stay in this temple, be a student.
呢個年青人就話：我想留喺寺院度成為你嘅學生。
Then this monk said to him, I don't think that will work.
咁但係禪師就話：我諗唔得嘅，
Your parents already told me about you.
因為咧你父母已經講晒關於你嘅嘢俾我聽。
You know, life in this temple is very difficult, requires great discipline, great dedication.
因為喺寺院生活咧係非常之有規律嘅，而且咧我哋每日嘅作息咧都規定晒嘅。
So I don't think it will work. Better you go away.
我諗咧你喺呢度咧留得好耐，我不如而家你就離開啦。
But this young man was pretty desperate, yeah, didn't want to go in the street. So he said, no, I can do it. I assure you, I will do it.
咁呢個年輕人咧，因為佢唔想瞓街咧，佢自己就同禪師講：我諗我可以做到㗎，我諗我可以做到㗎，俾個機會我。
So finally, this monk said to him, are you so sure you can do it that you will stake your life on this?
咁禪師就話：你係咪肯定你會做到咧？以你條命嚟到作承諾咧？
Then this young man said, yes, I'm ready to stake my life on it.
呢個年青人就講：得，我用條命作為賭注。
Then the Zen master asked him, is there anything you can do well?
咁禪師再問佢：有咩嘢你係做得好嘅？
So he started thinking, actually, seems like nothing.
諗咗好耐啦，佢都話好似冇乜嘢掂喎，冇咩好喎我。
Tried many things, tried pottery, tried archery, tried poetry, but not really, couldn't stick with anything long enough to become good at it.
佢話：我試過做陶瓷啦，試過學射箭啦，試過又學人作詩咧，但係冇一樣嘢係掂嘅，樣嘢都試過下，但係冇一樣嘢得嘅。
But finally he thought of something.
最後咧，佢諗到有一樣嘢得嘅。
So he said to this monk, well, actually since I was a small child, I played chess.
咁佢同禪師講話：我記得啦，我由細個開始咧，我就有捉棋嘅。
I'm a pretty good chess player.
我捉棋都捉得唔錯嘅。
So the Zen master said, wonderful.
咁禪師就話：太好啦！
Then today you will play chess.
咁你今日就捉棋啦。
I will give you an opponent and you will play a game. If you win this game, you can stay at this temple.
咁我會咧揾一個對手同你捉棋。如果你贏到佢嘅話，你今日就留喺度。
But if you lose this game, today you will die.
但係你捉輸呢盤棋嘅話，你今日就要死。
Now, he could see this is no joke.
呢個年輕人睇到呢個禪師咧，唔係講笑嘅佢。
This story, the way I was told it, took place in Japan.
因為呢
And
個
this Zen master was from old samurai family.
因為呢個故事咧係日本嘅故事嚟嘅。呢個禪師咧係嚟自samurai 嗰啲武士道嘅家族嘅，所以佢唔係講笑嘅。
And looking at his face, his eyes, he could see this man is really serious.
佢從禪師個眼咧睇到咧，呢個禪師口出所講出嘅嘢咧唔係假。
So this monk asked him, do you agree?
禪師再問佢：你同唔同意？
Then inside he's thinking, oh, this is something crazy.
心裏邊咧話：傻嘅呢個人。
This monk is crazy, this whole situation is crazy.
呢個禪師係傻㗎，成件事都係傻嘅。
But go out, live in the street, also crazy.
但係出街瞓街都係傻嘅，
Maybe better I die.
不如死咗佢仲好啦。
So also he said before that he's ready to stake his life. So if he refuses now, he loses his face. So he said, yes, I agree.
咁而且之前咧都應承咗話以條命作賭注咯，咁梗係冇得褪後啦。咁因此咧佢就講好啦，我同意。
So Zen master said, good. Then he gave some instruction to his assistant. Then soon they brought a chess table. Then another monk came in. Plus another monk brought a big sword.
禪師咧就同佢打掂一切啦，安排咗有棋盤喺度啦，同埋咧請另外一位出家人咧同佢對棋。咁呢個出家人咧唔單止係有個棋盤啦，仲身邊咧有把劍添。
Then Zen master said to the other monk who came in, he asked him, "Do you trust me?"
咁禪師咧就問呢位出家人咧就係你信唔信任我？
Then this monk said, no hesitation, "Yes, sir, I trust you."
呢個出家人話完全無疑問，完全嘅相信。
Then he explained to him, "You will play with this young man. Whoever is the loser of this game will die."
佢同呢位出家人講：你同呢個年輕人對棋，今日邊個輸咗，邊個就死。
But if you have to die, I assure you, I will make sure you have a good rebirth.
如果你今日死咗嘅話咧，我肯定你將來世咧會係好嘅。
Then the monk right away said, "Yes, sir, no problem."
呢個出家人咧完全冇諗就話好，禪師就咁。
So they set the pieces up. The two opponents sat at the chess table. The Zen master took out the sword from the sheath, then said to them, "Okay, play."
咁棋盤擺好，劍拎咗出嚟，兩個人就座，呢一個對棋就開始啦。
Actually, this young man indeed was a pretty good chess player, but he didn't come that day to the temple to die.
呢個後生仔咧捉棋係捉得唔錯嘅，不過佢冇諗過今日係要捉棋，可能今日唔單止捉棋，可能會死添。
His mind was all scrambled.
佢個心咧非常之亂。
Lot of thoughts running through his head.
好多嘅諗法喺個腦海裏邊。
So when they started to play, couldn't really concentrate on what's going on the chessboard.
開始對棋嘅時候咧，因為個心咁多嘢諗，根本就唔可以專注。
So soon he made a mistake.
即刻咧，因為唔可以專注咧，行錯一步。
So in few moves, this monk's position became very strong. This young man's position very dangerous.
行咗幾步咧，已經發覺對手呢位出家人咧，已經係慢慢咧佔據呢個棋局啦，佢就處於下風。
So he understood, yeah, maybe today I die.
咁開始咧都睇到啦，可能今日真係要死嘅。
And finally, in some way, he kind of accepted that.
佢開始咧就接受，可能真係會死嘅。
After that, he was able to concentrate, not so much thinking anymore.
完全接受之後，佢開始可以專注。
Finally, the chessboard became his whole world.
因為佢個專注咧，慢慢咧個棋局咧有所扭轉，跟住咧佢處於上風。
No Zen master, no opponent, just the chessboard.
喺佢面前冇禪師冇對手，就只有呢個棋局。
Then he was able to play very well, slowly turn the game around.
佢慢慢專注呢個棋局，跟住扭轉成個局勢。
Finally, he realized if it continues like this, he will win.
開始佢覺得咧就係、如果我繼續行落去嘅話，可能贏嗰個會係我。
In that moment, he completely relaxed.
當佢知道佢會贏嘅時候，佢個人完全嘅放鬆。
So no more concentration.
佢更專注喺呢個棋局。
Then finally, for the first time, he really saw his opponent. He could look, see what's going on around.
當佢再深入專注嘅時候，佢開始慢慢咁好清楚睇到佢嘅對手，唔單止睇到佢對手，仲可以好清楚咁睇到周圍。
Then he saw the monk against whom he was playing. He saw his face, very good face.
佢睇得好清楚眼前呢個對手，呢個中間人，佢睇得好清楚佢嘅面容。
Also very kind face.
係一個非常慈悲嘅面容。
Also face of a person who has great discipline.
仲係一個非常有紀律嘅一個人嘅面孔。
So he kind of thought, wow, this man looks like a really good man.
佢開始諗啊，哇！呢、個出家人嘅樣非常之好，真係一個一個非常之好嘅人嘅面容。
But my life has been kind of worthless.
但係我睇翻我自己，我都係一個冇乜用嘅人。
But if this game continues the way it is now, this man will die.
如果我繼續呢個咁嘅棋局落去，可能輸嗰個就係呢位出家人，佢可能今日就會死。
Then on purpose, he made a slightly bad move.
就因為咁樣，佢決定咗咧，行咗一步錯嘅一步。
Then again, another slightly bad move.
然後再行下一步，輕微亦都係一步錯嘅一步。
Then once again, situation on the chessboard completely turned around.
棋局因此而完全嘅扭轉。
Yeah, and looked sure that he was going to lose the game.
再咁樣行落去，佢就會輸。
In that moment, the Zen master used his sword, then knocked all the pieces and the chessboard to the floor.
咁禪師咧掹起個劍，然後將成個棋盤用劍打散，成個棋盤就散落喺地面上。
He said, "This game is finished."
禪師講：呢、個棋局已經完啦。
Then he told this young man,
跟住佢同呢個年輕人講：
"If you keep this kind of effort,
如果你繼續以咁樣嘅精進落去嘅話，
and this kind of compassion,
咁樣嘅慈悲嘅心嘅話，
then you have no problem staying in this temple."
你就算留喺呢個寺廟度都唔會有問題。
So he let this young man stay.
因此咧，佢就決定容許呢個年輕人留喺寺廟嗰度。
So these are the a little story about these two qualities that we often talk about.
呢個古仔咧，裏面包含咗咧修行上兩個好重要嘅質素。
Yeah, we call it try mind and direction.
嘗試嘅心同埋一個清楚嘅方向。
Another name for direction is love and compassion.
方向就係大慈大悲大愛。
Which means that our practice is not for us.
嘅意思就係我哋修持唔係為咗自己，
Only for helping others.
只係為咗幫助其他人。
Our time is limited, so I want to slowly draw to a closing of this talk.
因為我哋時間都係有限，因此我今日嘅開始咧，應該就要嚟到一個結束啦。
So in closing, I want to offer a gift to everybody.
喺呢個結束嘅時候，我想送一份禮物俾大家。
But not just a gift, it's also a challenge.
唔單止係一份禮物，亦都係一個挑戰。
It doesn't matter if you are a student, teacher, this is for everybody.
就算學生或者老師都好咧，呢一個禮物係俾所有人嘅。
In Korea, some years ago, there was an eminent teacher who one time, meeting with his senior students, said to them,
喺韓國咧，有一位大德，有一次咧，佢同佢嘅眾弟子開示。
Long ago in India, Buddha, sitting under the Bodhi tree, saw a star, got enlightenment.
佢咁樣同佢啲弟子講，就係好耐之前喺印度，佛陀坐喺菩提樹下，望到一粒明星。
Then the Zen master continued.
咁繼續禪師再繼續講啦。
Everybody has their enlightenment star.
睇到一粒明星開悟，而每個人咧都有呢個開悟嘅星嘅。
Then he said to his senior student, "What is your enlightenment star?"
佢同佢嘅大弟子講就係、咁你嘅開悟嘅星係咩嘢咧
If you can answer correctly, any one of you, then just now I give transmission.
如果在座任何一位可以答到我嘅話，我而家就可以任何你。
Then some answers appeared, but he rejected them one by one.
佢嘅大弟子每個俾個答案佢，但每一個佢都認為係唔啱嘅。
Finally, one of the students came in front of the rest, in front of the Zen master, then got down on all fours, like looking for star in the floor.
咁有一個例子咧，就唔係用口答，而係咧佢喺個地下度好似摸喺度揾，喺個地下度想揾呢粒星。
Then Zen master said, "Wonderful."
禪師就話非常好。
Then transmission.
咁就任何咗呢位徒弟啦。
So my present is the story and question for you. What is your enlightenment star?
咁我俾大家呢一份禮物，同埋俾大家一個挑戰，就係呢一個問題就係你嘅開悟嘅星係咩咧
I have one hint for you.
我俾啲 tips 大家。
If you get down and start making this gesture, that's no good.
如果你哋頭先個答案你趴喺地下度喺度揾嗰粒星咧，我話俾大家聽，唔係呢個答案。
So I hope everybody find your enlightenment star.
我希望大家可以揾到你自己開悟嘅星。
If you find your enlightenment star, then you become enlightenment star.
如果你揾到一個開悟嘅星，你就已經成為呢個開悟嘅星。
You become enlightenment star, then you can shine into many minds.
成為開悟嘅星，你可以照耀其他嘅心，
Then save many beings.
可以普渡眾生。
Thank you for your practice today, everybody.
非常多謝今日大家嘅享受。